Cuckoo. I feel like I'm like in the shadows. What do you think? Okay. I need to throw the stuff in the garbage because this is, oh my gosh, my usual Empties tin. And you remember how long that video was when this was full? But I have like a whole other Empties basket. So I hope this is not too dark because we got to get this done. I'm just going to get started because it's going to be a long video. First thing I went through, Empties just talk about trash. I will give mini reviews. If there are products I actually reviewed, I will link those reviews down below. Okay, I wish I could say, like, Mallory has been posting some awesome videos recently. I've just been loving her enthusiasm, and she keeps going, well, it's 3 o'clock and I've had 3 cups of coffee. Like, I wish I could blame it on the coffee. I have no excuse other than I'm weird and I love it. Let's just get into it. The first thing I went through is this Guerlain 3-in-1 cleansing cloth. It's just the generic Shoppers brand. I like them fine. I love the MAC ones more. Not in that necessarily they do actually take off more makeup, but the reason I like the MAC stuff more is also the smell of them. I enjoy the smell. I have a giant garbage bag I'm throwing things into as we go. The next thing I see here is this Avo Juice Skin Quencher. This is just an OPI, what do you call these? Body lotion. This was what they used to use, like the first time I ever got a manicure, like years and years ago in junior high. This was the hand lotion they used on me, and so it takes me back to a nostalgic place. Is it the most hydrating? No, but it's a nostalgic scent for me. So if I can track this down, I might actually, I don't know where I got this. A friend gave this to me a while ago. But I think if I can track it down, I would get another one. And the peach smell is the one that brings me nostalgia. The other ones they never used on me, so I don't get the same effect. Okay, so this is a sample of the Glam Glow Power Mud. It's that new Glam Glow mask that they came out with that's in a, I swear it feels really dark today, that comes in a green tub. I was hoping I would like it enough that I could buy a whole one and do a review for you guys. Basically you're supposed to put it on and it goes on like just one of the Glam Glow masks, and then when you wash it off, it turns into an oil, so you can just like wash your face with it. I found that the like mud part of it initially wasn't intensive. It made my skin tingle a lot, but it just, once I washed it off, I didn't feel as clean as I do when I use like my Origins face mask. I've done a favorite face masks video that I'll link down below for you guys, but I didn't feel like this one gave it that deep exfoliating effect that I get from some of my favorite face masks. And then the oil itself didn't really do much for me, and it really tingled. It says I think you're supposed to leave it on 5 to 10 minutes, whatever the direction was. I could only leave it on for like the bottom end, so I could only leave it on for 5 minutes because it just tingled too much and it didn't do anything. So it wasn't for me. Next thing is these gum floss, what do they call them? They're those, you know, the pre-made flossy thingies. I use one in my Get Unready With Me video that I'll link down below. But I really like these guys. I've repurchased them. I can get them at Shoppers and get bonus point, or like store points, so I can go buy makeup afterwards. So it's good. This is the NARS Skin Aqua Gel Luminous Oil Free Moisturizer. I love this guy. Did I just get it on my lips? Okay. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did because I didn't think that you could get a makeup brand that would make really good skincare as well, and I was proven very wrong. This kept me super hydrated all day. I love that it was oil free, so it didn't make my skin more oilier. It just left it feeling really refreshed and really hydrated. As you know, and you can probably see today, I've started wearing contacts. So I have hard lenses, so I have 2 different storing liquids that I put them in. This is the Clean Care 3% hydrogen peroxide solution. I went through a little bottle of this. It's what I put my contacts in. It comes with a special little case. This is what I use to deep clean my contacts, and then I have like another just like everyday kind of solution I use. But I went through a bottle of this stuff first because I like them to be nice and clean. I went through a little tub of the Lemon Flutter. This is a cuticle butter, but you can also use it like on every place. It still smells like self-empty. Okay, this is maybe TMI, but it smells a little bit like feet. It's the lotion itself, or the cream itself, smelled like lemons, but I use it on, again, this is where it's gonna get a little bit TMI, like on my like the soles of my feet, like the back, the heel, where it gets really sort of dry. I find that this hydrates it so well. I love to like put it on my heels and then put before I go to bed, and then put a pair of socks on, so my feet can get really that moisture, and I can, you know, that's just not pretty when you got a lot of dry skin down there. So I think that's why it smells a little bit like feet, but we're not gonna dwell on that. I definitely suggest this guy. I'm not gonna throw this out because if you take 5 of these black tin things back to Lush, you get a free fresh face mask. So that's a thing I didn't actually know. This is the Red #1 Purity Cleansing Balm. I swear it's like the clouds are playing a practical joke on me. Like, they keep moving to drive me mental. Completely empty. I love this cleansing balm. Hate you, clouds. I hate you very much. Stop it. Throw narrow lighting. I feel like I need a ring light at some point. This is just ridiculous. Cleansing balm. This is awesome. I will continue to repurchase it. I was testing out, or I am testing out, the cleansing butter from the Body Shop. I probably won't repurchase this till I'm done that one. I don't like that one as much as this one, but I just don't need a bunch of cleansing butters around. I will say the one thing about this guy, while it removes everything from the hardest mascara to like the most intense liner, it does sting your eyes a little bit, so just something to be cautious of. I still love it because nothing gets my face quite as clean and quite as quickly as that guy. Okay, that was the little basket empty. Are we ready to open Alibaba's box of treasures? Sure, that's what we're gonna call it. There's so much stuff in here. Lancôme Régénérer Lift. Right, I can speak French, remember? Régénérer Lift Multi-Action. This was like a night cream. It was like a deluxe sample size I got as a gift with purchase. I really liked it. I have the, oh, it smells so good. I have the Régénérer, like regenerate, Lift eye cream. We're ignoring the clouds now because I feel like the more attention we pay to them, the more they're going to mess with us. Now there's a bird staring at me. I have a phobia of birds, so we're going to ignore the bird too. This was a gift of purchase. I have from the same line the eye cream that is like my holy grail eye cream. I really like this guy. It's a little bit fragranced, but it's nice and thick and like a perfect nighttime moisturizer. So I really enjoyed this guy. And would repurchase it. I don't need any more night cream. I just have a bunch, but I would repurchase this guy in the future. This is the Meteorites Perles. I know it looks like there's still some in the bottom, but none of it will pump up anymore. And even if I were to open it, these need the pump so they'll get squished so it'll work. This is a pretty pricey primer from Guerlain. I will list the full names of all this stuff down below. So if you can't keep up with my rambling Gilmore Girl style, you can refer down there. This is a pretty expensive primer. It's supposed to be like light diffusing, all that kind of stuff. It was okay. I don't think I would splurge on the full size. It's just I have primers I like better than that one. Oh, and this little, I put it in a Kleenex so it won't leak everywhere. This is the Becca Bronzing Skin Perfector. I don't see a shade on it. Just this Bronzing Skin Perfector. It looks super dark, like it's just like a very, very dark chocolate brown color. And I was worried because I hate these little packets because you have to use the whole thing almost, or it's hard to just reuse it. So I put this whole thing on my face and I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a disaster because it's so dark. It really blends in really, really pretty. And it has a beautiful finish and just like gives you a glowy look. I definitely am really curious about this and I want to see if there are any different colors, like different shades or different finishes that I could try out because I think that would be it. I really like the product. This is the Guerlain Maxi Lash Mascara. I have a full review on this. I liked it. I did not love it, but I'll link that review down below. What is this? This is the 9 to 5 Cleanse from Lush. It was just a little sample. I quite liked it. It goes on more of like a lotion than like a cleanser, and you're just supposed to like wipe it off. I found it really nice, really hydrating. Not intensive enough for like a first cleanse for me in the evening, but for like a morning cleanse, definitely something I would look into buying once I've finished through some of the products I already have. This is the Lancôme Advanced Génifique. It's a concentré activateur de génie. It's like youth activating like serum. It was okay. I think I'm probably the wrong person to have tested this out. I don't need a lot of youth reactivation of my skin. Thankfully, I still have pretty youthful skin. But it was a nice hydrating serum at the least. I did find that I could use it instead of using like an oil in the evening just to give me that added hydration. This video is going to be 4 hours long. Hope you got a snack and you're nice and comfy. Organic Wear foundation from Physicians Formula. I wanted to love it. It's okay. I'll link my review. I have a whole review on it. I will link it down below. I sadly finished my Henny Mori, butterfly perfume. I love this guy. It smells like strawberries, but like woodsy. Like it smells like you're like, has anyone seen Maleficent? So you know like in the beginning of Maleficent when it's like all the good fairies and you're like in the woods and you're just like laughing and smiling? That's what this smells like. I just love this one. I was gonna ask you guys, does anyone recycle, Rana specifically, my recycling queen, does anyone recycle perfume bottles and what do you do with them? Because this is a pretty bottle and I don't want to throw it out. So let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm gonna put it in the garbage bag, but I'm not actually gonna throw it out. So let me know. This is the I got like a whole Lancôme set when I did the gift with purchase, and so this was the day cream that went with it. It is the Bienfait Multivital crème hydratante quotidienne haute puissance. I'm gonna link all the names for these. It just has, it's a day cream, day moisturizer with an SPF 30. It has a very, very, very strong fragrancy smell. It didn't break me out or anything, but it was just, the smell was too much. Yeah. So I don't think I would repurchase this one. What is this? Oh, this is a little tiny sample. I tried the Amore Pacific line. Does anyone know if this is a new line to Sephora? Because they're all like, I guess someone was, so they were telling me when I was there, because I've tried samples in my last Empties. I had samples of their day cream, I want to say. And I really liked it, and then I went to pick it up and it was like $200. So I was like, can someone explain to me why this is so expensive? And so I guess that they're a Japanese company, but they've like bought an island off of Korea or something. Like they've bought an island somewhere in the South Pacific and they harvest their own like local organic bamboo, and it's like a whole thing. So I do think at some point I will probably go back and buy, stop flashing at me camera, you're fine. I will go back and buy like the day cream and the night cream. But I wanted to try, they have, I guess, a lip treatment that they were raving about. It's $42. I tried it. It's like just a clear gel. Yeah. It was okay, but like Vaseline works just as well. Just saying. If it's your holy grail, please don't take offense. It didn't work for me. So, this is a little tiny sample of the YSL Youth Serum Foundation. I have a review. I will link it down below. It was glorious. I'm saving shoppers points to go buy the expensive foundation. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Blemish Control Primer. You guys should know how I feel about this. Love it. Hate that it's 50 bucks. But I will link the review, the full review I did on it down below. Well, maybe there aren't that many things. It's just there are a lot of big things. So it's taking up a lot of space. Who the heck knows? This is the Lancôme Tonique Douceur toner. My mom loves it. My mom, I've repurchased it for her like 2-3 times. The clouds are gonna get a beating. Anyways, 2-3 times. I think it's fine. I prefer my Body Shop toners. I think that video where I talk about my Body Shop toners is already up, so I will link it down below. But I went through it. It doesn't irritate my skin. I just, yeah, sort of indifferent about it. And then this is the Tonique Confort. This is my second tone toner in the evening and the morning. It's the hydrating toner from their line. Again, I like it okay. The Body Shop Vitamin E one is a fraction of the price, and I like it just as much, if not more. I like the smell of that one more. In terms of what they do for my skin, it's about equal. But that one's cheaper and has a more pleasant smell, so I probably will opt for the Body Shop one in the future. This is Bath & Body Works Italian Lavender Antibacterial Soap. I like the antibacterial soap. I don't like the foaming soaps. The This was really pretty. It smells like lavender. I especially like putting on my hands before I went to like washing my hands with it. I wash my hands with it always, but when I could wash my hands before going to bed, it just gave a really nice soothing scent. What else we got in here? We have a Jo Malone London Blackberry and Bay body cream. This was expensive. I am almost sad to see it go. I'm almost sad, like I'm sad because I'm going to miss it, but I like emptying things because I feel like I'm actually using the stuff I bought. But if you haven't smelt the Blackberry and Bay smell, like I can still smell it in this container. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous smell. A nice hydrating body cream. I don't find that it's the most hydrating body cream, honestly, and that might be blasphemy and I could get, you know, people that are gonna be upset, but it's like $90 or something for this tub. What's the volume on it? 5.9 fluid ounces. It's hydrating enough. It's just not like super hydrating for that price point. You're really paying for the brand and the great smell. I might get this for myself like on a special occasion or something. I have other body creams that I like a lot more, like that are more hydrating, that are a fraction of the price. I will find a way to recycle this as well. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. You give me great suggestions on how to recycle containers and what to do with them. I have some more. I hate these stupid packets. They drive me crazy. I don't hate them. They're hard to use. Anyways, whatever. I used this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I only got about 1 or 2 days out of it. 2 days, I want to say. I tried to like save it into 2 days. I can tell you that my skin didn't react to it, which is good. With something this small, I can usually only tell you if my skin is going to react or not. Not whether or not I found any long-term effects of it or benefits. So I liked it okay. I don't know if it did enough good for my skin that I would buy the full size, but people do love it. And this is the Estee Lauder Idealist Even Skin Tone Illuminator. This I found I put it on in the morning, and I did find that my skin had a really nice glow to it. For some reason, I feel like when I went right away to look for it on Sephora, I couldn't find it. So I feel like it's one of those things, if I'm able to track it down, I probably would invest in it. But if it's like a hassle to track down, I didn't love it enough that I'm going to go to the ends of the earth to find it, if that makes sense. I've gone through probably a couple of these, but I think I only threw one of these in. So this is the luxury cotton pads from Co, which is just like the generic brand at the drugstore. I like the cotton pads that are pads that are round, and the luxury ones because they've got like little ridges on them. I prefer them. Yeah. This is a sad one. I finished my Hourglass Film Noir, my holy grail ride or die mascara. I will link my review on it down below, but I will miss you. I will miss you. I also finished this Laura Mercier brow gel. It was a clear brow gel. It was fine. Nothing special. But it lasted me about a year, which was awesome. I ended up buying the Benefit Speedy Brow, I think. I'll link that review down below. I like that one just as much, so I don't think I would repurchase the Laura Mercier necessarily. I finished this Shu Uemura Red Juvenis Vitalizing Retexturing Cream. Again, I got one use out of this. I can tell you it didn't break me out, but do I love it or not? And then the two last things in here. I had a little Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil from Fresh. People really love this. I was just okay about it. It was a nice facial oil in the evening. The smell was a little bit strong for me. I like my Tarte Maracuja oil, so I probably won't repurchase this, but it is a nice cream, a nice oil. If you guys are looking for something, give this guy a try. And then this is a makeup product I didn't actually finish, but it like is completely dried out and falling all over the place. This is one of the Benefit creaseless shadows, like the cream shadows. This is an RSVP. I love this color. I just bought a NARS shadow stick that's close to this color, so I'm probably not gonna like replace this, but I do really love this range. And what's ironic is I bought this one and the purple one, I think it's called Always a Bridesmaid, at the same day, and this one's completely dried out and the other one is totally fine. So I don't know why that happened. And that is it. We made it. Okay, let's do points of positivity. Let me know what you've emptied recently, what you've been loving, what you're curious about, if you have any questions on these products, down in that comment section. 3 points of positivity. The first is I finally finished Robin Hobb's Live Ship Trader series. I had that third book that I was working on. I finished it. It was brilliant. I like had to mourn the fact that I don't get to hang out with some of my favorite characters. If you haven't checked out her books, I definitely suggest it. They're like giant novels though, so you have to have the time for that kind of thing. They do read really quickly. They're not dense. They're not like Game of Thrones, confusing, dense, but they are long books. Definitely recommend them though. They are awesome. I pulled out No Sex in the City by Rana Abdul Fattah. If you liked Girls of Riyadh, you will like this book. So like I would say Riyadh with my English accent. Because I can say it properly, but I don't feel like it. Anyways, if you like that book, you'll like it. My aunt picked it up for me when she was in Beirut last, I want to say. I've been loving it. Third is I told you I'm all about that magazine life recently, and I've realized that I pick magazines out on two things. If the makeup of whoever's on the front cover is amazing, then I will pick it up just to like ogle makeup pictures, or if there's a leading man that I just happen to have a fondness for, that'll be the other reason. So I've recently like read the Rolling Stones one with Kit Harington, Vanity Fair with John Hamm. I just may have picked up 17 magazine because yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Anyways, that has been making me smile. Let me know what's been making you happy. My camera now is flashing low battery at me, so I'm gonna go, but not without telling you how loved, how appreciated you all are, and reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!